light along the river softly faded into gray. Little echoes from the city slowly drifted far away. I was walking without hurry through the quiet autumn air. Then a distant song beside me made me stop and stare. For a moment something old inside me started breathing once again, like a feeling I had hidden somewhere deep within. There was a melody I found there, floating softly through the night, like forgotten pieces of my younger days, returning with the light. And the warm sound of that old song stayed beside me like a friend. Quietly it held my heart there till the evening end. People crossed the rainy sidewalks under glowing amber signs. Coffee scent and distant laughter moved together through my mind. I could hear the gentle rhythm from a little corner bar, like a voice that traveled slowly from somewhere very far. Though the years had kept on passing, some emotions never leave. They remain inside the silence, like old songs we still believe. There was a melody I found there, soft and warm and full of rain. Every note became a memory I could finally feel again, while the city lights were shining on the slowly moving tide. Part of me walked with the music through the night. Maybe songs can keep the moments that the heart forgets to hold, little traces of our old lives hidden deep inside the soul. And the quiet sound of longing never really grows old. Now the river sleeps in silence and the streets are almost gone. Still I hear that distant melody softly moving on. If I pass that road tomorrow, I will stop and stay a while, listening to the fading echoes with a quiet smile. The evening rain was falling on the quiet city lights. Coffee warmth beside the window held the softness of the night. Old books resting on the table like the memories in my mind. And the distant sound of music moves so gently through the time. Every page I slowly turned brought another feeling back, like the warmth of old emotions hidden in the past. One more page before the morning, one more song before I sleep, while the quiet night surrounds me and the old memories speak. There are moments I still carry, though the years have passed me by, like soft lights inside the darkness, shining through the night. Street lights glowing through the window, painted shadows on the floor, and the sound of falling rain made the whole world slow once more. I could hear the river moving somewhere far beyond the town, like a calm and endless story flowing softly down. Though the days keep disappearing, some feelings never fade. They remain inside the silence, like music softly played. One more page before the sunrise, one more dream before the dawn, holding on to little moments even after they are gone, while the old songs keep on playing through the quiet autumn air. Part of me still lives inside them, somewhere there. Maybe life becomes much softer when the night is calm and still, and the heart no longer searches, only listens and feels, like the warmth of distant old songs, resting quietly within. Now the rain has stopped completely, and the city falls asleep. Still the quiet sound of music moves somewhere deep in me. If tomorrow comes so slowly, I will smile and stay a while, turning one more page beside me with a quiet smile. Afternoon light across the window, dust was floating through the air. I was searching through old stories without knowing why I cared. Then I saw your name in silence, written softly on a page, like a distant forgotten feeling, hidden by the years. For a moment time stopped moving, like the world grew warm again. Every letter held a memory I could never fully end. Your name upon the old paper brought the past back into view, like a song I used to listen to when my world still knew you. And the quiet little bookstore felt so far away from time, while forgotten words between us slowly crossed my mind. Outside people crossed the riverside under fading autumn skies. Inside all the wooden shelves held 1,000 distant lives. I could hear an old song playing fading evening shadows moved around me there. Maybe every heart remembers someone time could never take, even after all the seasons and the choices that we make. Somewhere deep inside the silence, old emotions stay awake. Now the lights are growing softer and the river turns to gold. Still your name inside that paper feels too precious to let go. If I find that place tomorrow, I will smile and stay a while, listening to old songs gently, like those distant times. Soft wind moving through your hair. We had nowhere we were going, but we stayed together there. City sounds were far behind us, like a world we used to know. Every little step beside you made the whole day slow. Without speaking, we were smiling like the silence understood. Somehow every simple moment felt more beautiful than words. We were walking through the old streets with the sunlight on our eyes, holding on to quiet feelings under soft September skies. There was nothing we were chasing, nothing we had left to prove, only hearts that moved together slowly through the afternoon. Coffee scent from little cafes drifted gently through the air. People passing by around us, but we didn't seem to care. You were humming to the old songs coming from a distant store, and I wish that we could stay there just a little more. Every second felt like memory, even while it still was new. Like the world became much softer, simply walking next to you. We were moving with the shadows as the evening turned to gold. Every smile and every silence felt too precious to let go. Though the time kept flowing onward like a river running blue, part of me still walks that road there, side by side with you. Maybe love is not the fire that disappears into the night. Maybe it's the quiet comfort of a hand held softly tight, and the warmth of someone near you as the daylight fades from sight. Now whenever autumn finds me and the leaves begin to fall, I still hear those distant footsteps walking slowly through it all. Though the years have passed between us like the changing evening view, is still beside you, walking slow with you. Golden light across the river, people walking hand in hand. Old cafes and distant music filled the slowly darkening land. I was sitting by the window, watching shadows move along, with a quiet cup beside me and an old familiar song. Every street was softly glowing like a dream I used to know, and the evening breeze around me moved my heart so slow. Before the night could find the city, before the sky turned dark and blue, I was lost inside a moment that reminded me of you. While the world kept moving softly through the fading amber light, part of me was still beside you in the warmth of night. People laughed beneath the streetlights as the river shimmered gold. Little conversations floating through the early evening cold. I could hear the sound of footsteps crossing old familiar stones, and I felt the quiet distance of a love that once was home. Somewhere in the crowded silence, I could almost hear your voice, like the memory of a feeling I could never leave behind. Before the stars appeared above me, before the city fell asleep, there were dreams we held together, still alive somewhere deep. Though the years have passed between us like the slowly moving tide, part of you still walks beside me every night. Maybe some old streets remember all the hearts that passed them by, all the words we never whispered under fading evening skies, and the songs we left unfinished still remain somewhere tonight. Now the moonlight fills the river and the cafes start to close. Still the warmth of that old evening lives inside my soul. If I find that place tomorrow, I will smile and walk once more through the quiet streets that held us long before. was falling on the river like a quiet melody. Little lights inside the bookstore glowed so warm and tenderly. Old records were softly playing somewhere through the wooden walls, and the scent of dusty pages filled the empty hall. I was sitting by the window, watching strangers passing by, with 1,000 silent feelings hidden underneath the sky. And the rain kept falling slowly on the river late at night, while the old songs wrapped around me in their faded golden light. There were words I could not tell you, though they stayed within my soul, like forgotten little stories no one ever told. Coffee warmth upon the table, gentle echoes in the room. Outside all the city shimmered underneath the rainy moon. I could hear the river moving through the dark beyond the street, like the sound of old emotions, soft and incomplete. Every page I turned reminded how the heart still holds the past. Even moments left in silence somehow always seem to last. And the night grew deeper slowly as the rain touched every door. Still I stayed beside the window, wanting just a little more. Though the years have gone behind us like the drifting winter air, part of you remained beside me somewhere there. Much softer when the world is cold and gray, like an old song in the distance that never fades away. And the rain beside the river still remembers yesterday. Now the bookstore lights are fading, the streets are growing still, but the warmth inside that moment lives within me, always will. If I hear that song tomorrow, I will stop and smile once more, thinking of the rainy evening by the bookstore. Cold wind moving through the station as the evening settled down. Streetlights softly touched the river, shining on the quiet town. I was walking without hurry past the old familiar road, listening to distant old songs like they always knew. Some were far beyond the silence. I could feel your memory, like a light across the water, still waiting there for me. Somewhere beyond the bridge bridge tonight, past the river and the rain. There's a place where old emotions still remain, and the soft glow of the city feels so warm and far away, like a dream I once belonged to yesterday. Coffee scent from little cafes drifted through the autumn air, people laughing in the distance while the night grew darker there. I could hear the river flowing slowly underneath the sky, like the sound of all the moments we had left behind. Though the years keep moving onward, some feelings stay the same, like the warmth of old September calling out your name. Somewhere beyond the bridge tonight, there are lights still shining low, and the quiet songs between them move so slow, while the city keeps on sleeping and the stars begin to fade. Part of me still walks beside you in the rain. Maybe every heart keeps searching for a place it used to know, through the passing of the seasons and the falling snow. Somewhere in the quiet darkness, old memories still glow. Now the moonlight fills the river, and the streets are almost still, but the warmth of all those old days lives within me still. If I cross that bridge tomorrow, I will stop and look once more toward the distant lights that waited just beyond the shore. The river carried fading light across the quiet afternoon. Dusty covers in my hands, like memories I never knew. People passed like drifting clouds, but I stayed a little more, turning pages slowly there by the little bookstore. Your footsteps somewhere through the autumn breeze. Every second felt familiar, like a song returning softly. And the leaves kept falling down around the streets we used to know. There were words I could not say, hidden deep between the lines, while the old song softly played. I kept waiting by the riverside, hoping maybe love would find me one more time. Coffee warmth and paper scent filled the air beside the rain. Golden light on empty chairs made me think yesterday. I traced your name inside my mind, like ink that never fades away. Even silence spoke of you in the quiet of that place. Every page I turn reminded how the heart remembers all. Though the years have passed between us, some feelings never really fall. And the night came slowly near, with the city shining gold. There were dreams we left behind, still alive inside my soul. While the river moved along, I stayed beside the evening glow, waiting for a voice to call me back to home. Maybe love was always hidden in the smallest moments there, in the sound of distant laughter floating softly through the air. Though I never spoke the words, my heart placed them everywhere. Now the cold wind fills the sky and the streets are growing dim, but the warmth of that old day still remains beneath my skin. If we meet again someday by the river once again, I will finally tell the story I could never say back then. Morning light beside the river softly touched the city walls. Little cafe slowly opened to the sound of distant calls. I was sitting near the window with a quiet cup in hand, listening to old songs drifting through the streets of France. People move like gentle shadows under skies of faded gold, while the music wrapped around me, soft and warm and old. Near the old cathedral silence, I could feel the years go by, like a dream that stayed beside me underneath the autumn sky. And the coffee growing colder on the little wooden table made the moment feel so timeless, soft and beautiful. Began across the pavement like a slow familiar song. Couples walking by together as the evening moved along. I could hear an old guitar there from somewhere across the square, and the sound of distant laughter floating through the air. For a moment I remembered how the heart can travel far through the scent of old emotions and forgotten bars. Near the quiet river lights, I could almost see your face, like a memory returning to a long abandoned place. While the city slowly shimmered through the softly falling rain, part of me became much younger for pieces of our old hearts waiting there inside, and the songs we leave behind us still return with time. Now the night has wrapped the river and the streets are growing still, but the warmth of that old evening lives within me still. If I hear those songs tomorrow, I will stop and smile once more, thinking of that quiet cafe near the river shore. Dust was dancing through the light in that little corner shop. Rain was softly on the windows, like the world had slowly stopped. I was turning old brown pages with a coffee growing cold. Then a faded paper slipped out from a story long untold. Handwritten lines and quiet feelings hidden deep between the years. Someone left their heart behind there, wrapped in ink and disappearing tears. There were words that once were precious, now forgotten by the time. Promises that stayed unfinished, living softly between the lines. While the old songs played around me, I could feel their lonely truth. Love was sleeping in those pages, like a memory of youth. Outside, people crossed the river under cloudy autumn skies, but inside that tiny bookstore still remained two distant lives. I imagine their last meeting, silent faces in the rain, holding on to one another, knowing nothing stays the same. Somewhere in those fading letters there was love that never died. Even time could not erase it, though the years had passed them by. There were dreams they could not carry through the changing of the days. Still their voices stay together in those fragile paper frames. And I wondered for a moment if my heart was just the same, keeping old unfinished feelings hidden without name. Maybe every old bookstore keeps 1,000 hearts inside, little pieces of forgotten love that people try to hide. And the silence of those pages still remembers every sigh. Now the evening light is fading and the rain begins once more, but I keep those quiet feelings that I found inside that store. Somewhere deep between the pages, love is waiting patiently, like a song that keeps on playing through eternity. step beside the river felt like years ago. Somewhere in the fading sunlight I could almost see your smile. Like the seasons never changed here, like you stayed with me a while. And the river still remembers every dream we left behind. All the words we never whispered still are flowing through my mind. Though the days kept moving onward and the nights turned cold somehow, part of me is standing with you by the water now. Streetlights glowing on the pavement, softly painted golden rain. Distant music from a cafe brought your shadow back again. I still hear the quiet laughter floating lightly through the dark, like a small forgotten fire still alive inside my heart. Time may carry all things farther, but some feelings never fade. Every silence by the riverside still repeats the love we made. And the river keeps on running past the places we once knew, holding every small emotion that still leads my heart to you. Though the years have passed between us like the drifting autumn sky, I still see your eyes beside me every time I pass by. Maybe love becomes a memory, only softer with the years, like the sound of distant old songs fading slowly to my ears. But the river keeps the moments, we could never disappear. Now the moonlight fills the water and the city falls asleep. Still the quiet flowing river carries promises we keep. If I walk this road tomorrow, I will feel the same somehow. Part of you will stay beside me by the water now. Autumn shadows crossed the sidewalk as the evening slowly came. Cold wind moved along the river, whispering your name. People passed beneath the streetlights without looking at the sky, but I stood there for a moment, watching seasons pass me by. Every falling leaf around me seemed to drift through yesterday, like the memories we once carried never fully fade away. When the leaves fell down so quietly, I could hear the past once more. Little pieces of forgotten feelings was waiting by the door, and the old songs in the distance wrapped around the evening air, like the warmth of days behind us, still remaining there. Coffee scent from nearby cafes moves softly through the rain. Distant laughter from the corner brought your voice again. I remembered how you smiled then, under skies of fading gold, while the world kept turning slowly and our hands grew cold. Though the years have gone between us, some emotions still remain, like the sound of quiet footsteps falling gently with the rain. When the leaves fell down so softly, all the streets became a dream. Every little light around me shined with quiet memories. Though the nights grew colder slowly and the wind moved through the trees, part of you still walks beside me in the autumn breeze. Maybe time can take the moments, but it never takes the heart. Somewhere in the quiet evening, love still leaves its mark, and the falling leaves remember every place we used to start. Now the river flows in silence and the sky turns dark above. Still I hear those distant old songs carrying our love. If the autumn comes tomorrow, I will walk those streets again, where the leaves once fell so gently, like they did back then. Evening light along the river softly faded into gray. Little echoes from the city slowly drifted far away. I was walking without hurry through the quiet autumn air. Then a distant song beside me made me stop and stare. For a moment something old inside me started breathing once again, like a feeling I had hidden somewhere deep within. There was a melody I found there, floating softly through the night, like forgotten pieces of my younger days, returning with the light, and the warm sound of that old song stayed beside me like a friend. Quietly it held my heart there till the evening end. People crossed the rainy sidewalk walks under glowing amber signs. Coffee scent and distant laughter move together through my mind. I could hear the gentle rhythm from a little corner bar, like a voice that traveled slowly from somewhere very far. Though the years had kept on passing, some emotions never leave. They remain inside the silence, like old songs we still believe. There was a melody I found there, soft and warm and full of rain. Every note became a memory I could finally feel again, while the city lights were shining on the slowly moving tide. Part of me walked with the music through the night. Maybe songs can keep the moments that the heart forgets to hold, little traces of our old lives hidden deep inside the soul. And the quiet sound of longing never really grows old. Now the river sleeps in silence and the streets are almost gone. Still I hear that distant melody softly moving on. If I pass that road tomorrow, I will stop and stay a while, listening to the fading echoes with a quiet smile. The evening rain was falling on the quiet city lights. Coffee warmth beside the window held the softness of the night, while books resting on the table like the memories in my mind. And the distant sound of music moves so gently through the time. Every page I slowly turned brought another feeling back, like the warmth of old emotions hidden in the past. One more page before the morning, one more song before I sleep, while the quiet night surrounds me and the old memories speak. There are moments I still carry, though the years have passed me by, like soft lights inside the darkness, shining through the night. Street lights glowing through the window, painted shadows on the floor, and the sound of falling rain made the whole world slow once more. I could hear the river moving somewhere far beyond the town, like a calm and endless story flowing softly down. Though the days keep disappearing, some feelings never fade. They remain inside the silence, like music softly played. One more page before the sunrise, one more dream before the dawn. holding on to little moments even after they are gone, while the old songs keep on playing through the quiet autumn air. Part of me still lives inside them, somewhere there. Maybe life becomes much softer when the night is calm and still, and the heart no longer searches, only listens and feels like the warmth of distant old songs, resting quietly within. Now the rain has stopped completely and the city falls asleep. Still the quiet sound of music moves somewhere deep in me. If tomorrow comes so slowly, I will smile and stay a while, turning one more page beside me with a quiet smile. Afternoon light across the window, dust was floating through the air. I was searching through old stories without knowing why I cared. Then I saw your name in silence, written softly on a page, like a distant forgotten feeling, hidden by the years. For a moment time stopped moving, like the world grew warm again. Every letter held a memory I could never fully end. Your name upon the old paper brought the past back into view, like a song I used to listen to when my world still knew you. And the quiet little bookstore felt so far away from time, while forgotten words between us slowly crossed my mind. Outside people crossed the riverside under fading autumn skies. Inside all the wooden shelves held 1,000 distant lives. I could hear an old song playing low and softly in the room, like the sound of old emotions returning with the moon. Though the years have kept on passing, some feelings still remain, like the warmth inside a letter hidden underneath the rain. Your name upon the old paper still was beautiful to me, like a quiet piece of yesterday that never fully leaves. And the scent of aged pages carried memories through the air, while the fading evening shadows moved around me there. Maybe every heart remembers someone time could never take, even after all the seasons and the choices that we make. Somewhere deep inside the silence, old emotions stay awake. Now the lights are growing softer and the river turns to gold. Still your name inside that paper feels too precious to let go. If I find that place distant times. Morning light across the station, soft wind moving through your hair. We had nowhere we were going, but we stayed together there. City sounds were far behind us, like a world we used to know. Every little step beside you made the whole day slow. Without speaking, we were smiling like the silence understood. Somehow every simple moment felt more beautiful than words. We were walking through the old streets with the sunlight on our eyes, holding on to quiet feelings under soft September skies. There was nothing we were chasing, nothing we had left to prove, only hearts that moved together slowly through the afternoon. Coffee scent from little cafes drifted gently through the air. People passing by around us, but we didn't seem to care. You were humming to the old songs coming from a distant store, and I wish that we could stay there just a little more. Every second felt like memory, even while it still was new. Like the world became much softer, simply walking next to you. We were moving with the shadows as the evening turned to gold. Every smile and every silence felt too precious to let go. Though the time kept flowing onward like a river running blue, part of me still walks that road there, side by side with you. Maybe love is not the fire that disappears into the night. Maybe it's the quiet comfort of a hand held softly tight, and the warmth of someone near you as the daylight fades from sight. Now whenever autumn finds me and the leaves begin to fall, I still hear those distant footsteps walking slowly through it all. Though the years have passed between us like the changing evening view, part of me is still beside you, walking slow with you. Golden light across the river, people walking hand in hand. Old cafes and distant music filled the slowly darkening land. I was sitting by the window, watching shadows move along, with a quiet cup beside me, and an old familiar song. Every street was softly glowing like a dream I used to know, and the evening breeze around me moved my heart so slow. Before the night could find the city, before the sky turned dark and blue, I was lost inside a moment that reminded me of you. While the world kept moving softly through the fading amber light, part of me was still beside you in the warmth of night. People laughed beneath the streetlights as the river shimmered gold. Little conversations floating through the early evening cold. I could hear the sound of footsteps crossing old familiar stones, and I felt the quiet distance of a love that once was home. Somewhere in the crowded silence, I could almost hear your voice, like the memory of a feeling I could never leave behind. Before the stars appeared above me, before the city fell asleep, there were dreams we held together, still alive somewhere deep. Though the years have passed between us like the slowly moving tide, part of you still walks beside me every night. Maybe some old streets remember all the hearts that passed them by, all the words we never whispered under fading evening skies, and the songs we left unfinished still remain somewhere tonight. Now the moonlight fills the river and the cafes start to close. Still the warmth of that old evening lives inside my soul. If I find that place tomorrow, I will smile and walk once more through the quiet streets that held us long before. Rain was falling on the river like a quiet melody. Little lights inside the bookstore glowed so warm and tenderly. Old records were softly playing somewhere through the wooden walls, and the scent of dusty pages filled the empty hall. I was sitting by the window, watching strangers passing by, with 1,000 silent feelings hidden underneath the sky. And the rain kept falling slowly on the river late at night, while the old songs wrapped around me in their faded golden light. There were words I could not tell you, though they stayed within forgotten little stories no one ever told. Coffee warmth upon the table, gentle echoes in the room. Outside all the city shimmered underneath the rainy moon. I could hear the river moving through the dark beyond the street, like the sound of old emotions, soft and incomplete. Every page I turned reminded how the heart still holds the past. Even moments left in silence somehow always seem to last. And the night grew deeper slowly as the rain touched every door. Still I stayed beside the window, wanting just a little more. Though the years have gone behind us like the drifting winter air, part of you remained beside me somewhere there. Much softer when the world is cold and gray, like an old song in the distance that never fades away. And the rain beside the river still remembers yesterday. Now the bookstore lights are fading, the streets are growing still, but the warmth inside that moment lives within me, always will. If I hear that song tomorrow, I will stop and smile once more, thinking of the rainy evening by the bookstore. Cold wind moving through the station as the evening settled down. Streetlights softly touched the river, shining on the quiet town. I was walking without hurry past the old familiar road, listening to distant old songs like they always knew. Some were far beyond the silence. I could feel your memory, like a light across the water, still waiting there for me. Somewhere beyond the bridge tonight, past the river and the rain, there's a place where old emotions still remain, and the soft glow of the city feels so warm and far away, like a dream I once belonged to yesterday. Coffee scent from little cafes drifted through the autumn air, people laughing in the distance while the night grew darker there. I could hear the river flowing slowly underneath the sky, like the sound of all the moments we had left behind. Though the years keep moving onward, some feelings stay the same, like the warmth of old September calling out your name. Somewhere beyond the bridge tonight, there are lights still shining low, and the quiet songs between them move so slow, while the city keeps on sleeping and the stars begin to fade. Part of me still walks beside you in the rain. Maybe every heart keeps searching for a place it used to know, through the passing of the seasons and the falling snow. Somewhere in the quiet darkness, old memories still glow. Now the moonlight fills the river, and the streets are almost still, but the warmth of all those old days lives within me still. If I cross that bridge tomorrow, I will stop and look once more toward the distant lights that waited just beyond the shore. The river carried fading light across the quiet afternoon. Dusty covers in my hands, like memories I never knew. People passed like drifting clouds, but I stayed a little more, turning pages slowly there by the little bookstore. Your footsteps somewhere through the autumn breeze. Every second felt familiar, like a song returning softly. And the leaves kept falling down around the streets we used to know. There were words I could not say, hidden deep between the lines, while the old song softly played. I kept waiting by the riverside, hoping maybe love would find me one more time. Coffee warmth and paper scent filled the air beside the rain. Golden light on empty chairs made me think of yesterday. I traced your name inside my mind, like ink that never fades away. Even silence spoke of you in the quiet of that place. Every page I turned reminded how the heart remembers all. Though the years have passed between us, some feelings never really fall. And the night came slowly near, with the city shining gold. There were dreams we left behind, still alive inside my soul. While the river moved along, I stayed beside the evening glow, waiting for a voice to call me back to home. Maybe love was always ever say back then. Morning light beside the river softly touched the city walls. Little cafes slowly opened to the sound of distant calls. I was sitting near the window with a quiet cup in hand, listening to old songs drifting through the streets of France. People move like gentle shadows under skies of faded gold, while the music wrapped around me soft and warm and old. Near the old cathedral silence, I could feel the years go by, like a dream that stayed beside me underneath the autumn sky. And the coffee growing colder on the little wooden table made the moment feel so timeless, soft and beautiful. Began across the pavement like a slow familiar song. Couples walking by together as the evening moved along. I could hear an old guitar there from somewhere across the square, and the sound of distant laughter floating through the air. For a moment I remembered how the heart can travel far through the scent of old emotions and forgotten bars. Near the quiet river lights, I could almost see your face, like a memory returning to a long abandoned place, while the city slowly shimmered through the softly falling rain. Part of me became much younger for a while again. Maybe every distant city keeps the feelings that we hide, little pieces of our old hearts waiting there inside. And the songs we leave behind us still return with time. Now the night has wrapped the river and the streets are growing still, but the warmth of that old evening lives within me still. If I hear those songs tomorrow, I will stop and smile once more, thinking of that quiet cafe near the river shore. Dust was dancing through the light in that little corner shop. Rain was softly on the windows like the world had slowly stopped. I was turning old brown pages with a coffee growing cold. Then a faded paper slipped out from a story long untold. hidden deep between the years. Someone left their heart behind there, wrapped in ink and disappearing tears. There were words that once were precious, now forgotten by the time. Promises that stayed unfinished, living softly between the lines. While the old songs played around me, I could feel their lonely truth. Love was sleeping in those pages, like a memory of youth. Outside, people crossed the river under cloudy autumn skies, but inside that tiny bookstore still remained two distant lives. I imagine their last meeting, silent faces in the rain, holding on to one another, knowing nothing stays the same. Somewhere in those fading letters there was love that never died. Even time could not erase it, though the years had passed them by. There were dreams they could not carry through the changing of the days. Still their voices stayed together in those fragile paper frames. And I wondered for a moment if my heart was just the same, keeping old unfinished feelings hidden without name. Maybe every old bookstore keeps 1,000 hearts inside, little pieces of forgotten love that people try to hide. And the silence of those pages still remembers every sigh. Now the evening light is fading and the rain begins once more, but I keep those quiet feelings that I found inside that store. Somewhere deep between the pages, love is waiting patiently, like a song that keeps on playing through eternity. Cold wind moving through the trees along the quiet riverside. Old reflections on the water carried memories with the tide. People hurried through the evening, but I walked a little slow. Every step beside the river felt like years ago. Fading sunlight, I could almost see your smile, like the seasons never changed here, like you stayed with me a while. And the river still remembers every dream we left behind. All the words we never whispered still are flowing through my mind, though the days kept moving onward and the nights turned cold somehow. Part of me is standing with you by the water now. music from a cafe brought your shadow back again. I still hear the quiet laughter floating lightly through the dark, like a small forgotten fire still alive inside my heart. Time may carry all things farther, but some feelings never fade. Every silence by the riverside still repeats the love we made. And the river keeps on running past the places we once knew, holding every small emotion that still leads my heart to you. Though the years have passed between us like the drifting autumn sky, I still see your eyes beside me every time I pass by. Maybe love becomes a memory, only softer with the years, like the sound of distant old songs fading slowly to my ears. But the river keeps the moments, we could never disappear. Now the moonlight fills the water and the city falls asleep. Still the quiet flowing river carries promises we keep. If I walk this road tomorrow, I will feel the same somehow. Part of you will stay beside me by the water now. Autumn shadows crossed the sidewalk as the evening slowly came. Cold wind moved along the river, whispering your name. People passed beneath the streetlights without looking at the sky, but I stood there for a moment, watching seasons pass me by. Every falling leaf around me seemed to drift through yesterday, like the memories we once carried never fully fade away. When the leaves fell down so quietly, I could hear the past once more, little pieces of forgotten feelings waiting by the door. The old songs in the distance wrapped around the evening air, like the warmth of days behind us, still remaining there. Coffee scent from nearby cafes moves softly through the rain. Distant laughter from the corner brought your voice again. I remembered how you smiled then, under skies of fading gold, while the world kept turning slowly and our hands grew cold. Though the years have gone between us, some emotions still remain, like the sound of quiet footsteps falling gently with the rain. When the leaves fell down so softly, all the streets became a dream. Every little light around me shined with quiet memories. Though the nights grew colder slowly and the wind moved through the trees, part of you still walks beside me in the autumn breeze. Maybe time can take the moments, but it never takes the heart. Somewhere in the quiet evening, love still leaves its mark. And the falling leaves remember every place we used to start. Now the river flows in silence and the sky turns dark above. Still I hear those distant old songs carrying our love. If the autumn comes tomorrow, I will walk those streets again, where the leaves once fell so gently, like they did back then.